I have a little company, a small company. It's a consulting business in cross-cultural business, cross-cultural management. Still, many companies are run by families. So that type of thinking is very hierarchical. The spaces between the manager and the employee, it has a very big gap. Sometimes it's very hard for them to reach managers. On the other side, you have some multinational companies where the space, you don't see almost space, it's still not like United States or some countries in Europe, but there are less barriers to get in touch and to, communicate with managers. Their relationship regarding any type of negotiation is very formal. It goes all the way up to among employees, to middle managers, and up to the owners of the companies or directors, and you see the respect from one step to the other, to the following level in management, very high. One thing in Chile that is predominant in most Latin American countries, which is the friend. You see, you don't get many things for the effort that you, or the capacity that you have, or the abilities that you could have. Sometimes you get positions in political environments, on the business environment, just by, it depends on who you know. In Chile, we don't have racism, but we do have classism, and classism works everywhere in the same way. The lowest class, the lower classes, and you have the middle class and the high class. Mm-hmm. The middle class is divided in three different classes: lower middle class, the middle class, and the higher middle class. And then the people that own most business, the biggest companies, and who actually owns the country, is the people of the higher class. People of the lower class, they understand and they have some apprehensions against people from high class, and the high class, from higher classes, they do the same for the lower classes. You see a lot of women now in getting involved, still lower than than males, but it's changing a lot. In fact, if you see the statistics regarding entrepreneurship, many women are now getting involved with entrepreneur business. They're showing their presence and importance in the market. We are more formal than people from Argentina. We're more formal than people from Colombia and Mexico. Still believe that the family is a important thing. The relationship that you get with managers in Chile sometimes involve the family. You see, Chileans, they are not as straightforward. There's a mixture of formality with not being straightforward. And sometimes you hear a yes, but it's not a yes. It could be a maybe or no. The date and set up the date, it's gonna be a little bit harder to really set up than need to really have a meeting. You see, Chileans, they like to do things done fast. They don't want to waste time. We are very more like Germans, more like people from the United States when you compare to other Latin American countries. We don't like to go around the bush. We just go straight forward. However, our communication is not straightforward. There is formality, and contracts are respected. I mean, most companies follow contracts. You see, corruption is not as bad as other Latin American countries. But you see, we have a little bit, especially in the last years, come out some issues, regarding to that. But people still follow contracts. In fact, demands usually are based on contracts.